Children, in the previous lesson, we learned an easy method of addition and subtraction of numbers. In this lesson, we will see some interesting examples of the same. All the traders of the village used to visit the city often to sell their goods. On the way to the city, the sun was very harsh and there was only one tree on the entire route. All the traders would rest in the shade of this tree and then walk towards the city. One day, Appu was going to the city with 250 boxes of sweets from his shop. Like all the traders, he slept in the shade of the tree to take some rest. When Appu woke up, he saw that he now had only 31 boxes of sweets. When he looked up, he saw that there were lots of monkeys on the tree eating sweets from his boxes. Earlier, Appu had 250 boxes of sweets and now he has only 31 boxes of sweets. Can you tell how many boxes of Appu's sweets were taken by the monkeys? How do we find out the number of boxes the monkeys had taken? We need to subtract the number of boxes Appu was carrying with him from the number of boxes left with Appu. We will write 250 and 31 using 100, 10 and 1-digit places in the place value chart. Is this correct, children? We have 0 ones. Can we subtract 1 from 0? No. What do we have to do now? Absolutely right. To find a solution to this, we will use the borrowing method we learned in the previous lesson. We will borrow 1 tens out of 5 tens. Now we have 10 ones and 4 tens. If we subtract 1 ones from 10 ones, how many remains? 9 ones. If we subtract 3 tens from 4 tens, how many tens remain? 1 ten. And finally, subtract 100 from 200. Then what do we get? 200. The monkeys took Appu's 219 sweet boxes. Babban was very clever. He had heard from the villagers about the mischief of the monkeys and had thought of a plan. The next day, Babban took a few hats and set out towards the city. He deliberately slept under the same tree. When he woke up, he realized some of his hats were missing.
He looked up to see the monkeys were wearing his 115 hats.
And he had 208 hats left with him. Can you tell how many hats did Babban have with him earlier? Well done, children. You have solved it correctly. Here we have used the method of addition. Babban previously had a total of 323 hats with him. Babban now put his plan into action. He knew that the monkeys would surely imitate whatever he does. So he took off his hat and threw it on the ground. Babban's plan worked. Whatever he thought, it happened. Seeing Babban throwing his hat on the ground, the monkeys also threw their hats on the ground. Babban immediately collected all the hats and proceeded towards the city. Thus, Babban taught the monkeys a good lesson. From that day, the monkeys never bothered anyone. Children, in this lesson, we have seen some more interesting examples of addition and subtraction of numbers. In the next lesson, we will learn some interesting facts about it.